Hi everyone, back with more Genshin. I was planning on doing the Arc quest today, but then I realized it's not ending, so yeah. In Darkrai, a unique martial arts phenomenon has now reached its most thrilling moment.
Just your eyes.
Right. And by the time afterwards, I'll do Nephrus intel stuff. Hey, Kazuha. If Lady Nephra is right, the expert we've been waiting for should be arriving any moment now. Indeed, Mr. Seishe, the evening wind has already carried word of your presence. Greetings to you, Lumina Paimon. It's been a while. Seeing you both in such good spirits truly gladdens me. Kazuha, is that you? Long time no see. Wow, didn't expect to see you here, not cry, let alone chatting with the lightkeeper. Hold on a second, why does everything feel kinda tense around here? That is hardly surprising. The competition is at its climax, and the masters of martial arts who have gathered here from various lands are now waiting for the final result. A competition of martial arts? That's right, welcome to the finals of the Not Cry Technical Martial Challenge. Not trust to a freewheeling anything goes style of combat, the emphasis in this championship is on the competitor's use and mastery of weapon techniques. That's why our community asked the Adventurers Guild to bring in a master swordsman from the Crux Fleet as our consultant. Okay, that makes sense why Kazuhira is here, I guess. Oh, it's all coming together now, so you are a judge for this competition. So you are a judge for the competition this time, Kazuha. That's correct. I was a little surprised myself. I did not expect word of the Crux clash to reach no crime. Captain Leader and the others were just at a trade show in Nashatown. Now that their business here has concluded, they are unlikely to come back anytime soon. Oh yeah, the Yehoda event. As for myself, I personally have some leisure time and possess a measure of experience from the Crux clash. For that reason, I accepted Mr. Seichi's invitation. Thanks to Mr. Kazuha's keen eye and his almost perfect impartial judgment, we've been able to make good calls even in the most chaotic matches. But now we've run into a problem. Each of the three finalists has their own strength and none of them can overcome the other's techniques. At this rate, they could fight for days and still yield no results. No results in a competition? Oof, Paimon's never heard of that before. In my opinion, we should do well to proceed with that plan. Agreed, we'll have to rely on our expert among experts here to resolve our problem. Huh? What's going on? Why is Lee the star here all of a sudden? If you were to announce it, if you were to demonstrate a portion of your skill, it might be enough to break the stalemate. Hmm? You want me to put on an exhibition match? You want me to create more buzz? No, not quite. As a champion of the Crux Clash and a true master of the martial arts, you will serve as the final trial to determine the victor. Oh. You will face each of the three finalists in turn, and we will assess them based on the challenge they present to you. The finalists who achieve the highest score will be crowned champion. And to recognize your contributions, we will award you half of the original prize money as compensation. That's a rather unheard of solution, I think. But I'll definitely break the deadlock and we'll come out better on the other side. True, pretty neat solution, Kazuha. I have to admit, I've never seen anything like this before. It's certainly a novel approach. That settles it. Thank you for doing this. Each of your three opponents has their own signature skill. I am confident you will enjoy the bouts and demonstrate the bearing of a true champion at the same time. While you will not be able to use elemental skills or burst during the duels, you will have new abilities, parries, and home techniques. Oh, those things again. Holding to parry, you'll raise your weapon in a defensive stance, greatly decreasing damage taken. Successful parry of your opponent's attack also reduces their toughness. If you parry just as the opponent launches their attack, it will trigger a perfect parry which completely negates the damage you would have otherwise taken. Gain even more spirit and reduce your opponent's toughness even more when you perform a perfect parry. Successfully performing your parry accumulates spirit. Spirit will only accumulate over time in friendly test bars. After spirit reaches a certain amount, you can use Hone Technique to significantly reduce your opponent's toughness and interrupt their current action. In this challenge, opponents have a special toughness, which makes it more difficult to hurt them with normal attacks. Successfully parrying an opponent's attacks or using a Hone Technique can chip away at their toughness, lower an opponent's toughness to 0 to leave them in an exhausted state where they are unable to. When your opponent is in the exhausted state, approach them and use a normal attack to perform a powerful strike, which deals a large amount of damage and reduces their max toughness. If after a while you do not perform a powerful strike, your opponent will exit the exhausted state and recover their toughness. When your opponent is about to use a skill, your weapon will shine bright. Perform a perfect parry against your opponent's skill will significantly reduce their toughness and accumulate a sizable amount of spirit.
Why is Ash?
Hello, Final Trial Guardian. Would you like to begin with the contestants now? Have you met before? You remember me? You've got a good memory. You saw me at the Lightkeeper's office when you were on an investigation. I was called there by Lady Nefer to handle some paperwork. Thank you for all that you did for Sergeant Legion Sosi. Oh, is Kazuha somewhere around? I reckon it's some of these people. Yeah, it's over there, right? Ah, shoot, no. I didn't realize that the Lightkeepers were involved in this competition too. I suppose I can be honest with you since you work with Lady Nefer. This competition had nothing to do with the Lightkeepers originally. We generally don't get involved in events like this either. However, to ensure our combat readiness, we have to learn about and assess the combat capabilities of various parties from time to time. And personally, the more I know, the better too. That's why I went along with Saren's suggestion and took on the role of the host in this place, or in his place. I have definitely seen several really capable individuals in action so far. Unfortunately, most of them are no longer here after being eliminated by our chief finalist. Actually, I'm also really curious to see what happens when Mr. Kaedahara really goes all out. Our three finalists are pretty much aces in their own right. If you ask me, the only people in Northright who are better fighters than they are would be Lady Nefer, Flint, Officer Elua, and Yehoda. Really? Yehoda? But I can't help feeling that Mr. Kaedahara's polite and easygoing presence, that under Mr. Kaedahara's polite and easygoing presence lies at certain depths that are quietly profound. Even during matches that have left me slack-jawed, he seems long accustomed to such scenes, delivering calm and objective commentary throughout. Of course, that humble yet unflappable demeanor is something very warrior, or more elegant put, every martial artist can learn from. We have faced life-and-death situations together, he's not the will of God. Is that some kind of metaphor? If it is, it's certainly a striking one. With such high praise coming from you, it seems I haven't been giving him the respect he deserves. To make up for that, I shall personally throw a dinner at Mr. Kaedahara's honor after the competition. How have things been lately? I hope all is well. I'm not as tired as before. But I hear that you continue to extend your existence to individuals of all stripes, even at the risk of your own safety. Or perhaps you have already found the secret to balancing the rigors of battle with the comfort of rest? If that is the case, it is a secret I must learn from you. How have you been doing lately, Kazuha? Thank you for asking. All is well with me. Boss was the one who suggested that I come to Northright to experience the sounds of nature in a different land. I've also taken the opportunity to visit Hazel's adventurous friends with a few gifts. When I learned of this contest, I agreed to take part as I believe this to be an excellent opportunity to broaden my horizons. After all, I still have much to learn in the ways of martial arts. I haven't had any conflicts with level 3 here, and they seem to maintain some kind of cooperation with you, so I'll treat them with neutrality. Also, learning about the different combat styles of the Fatui will be nothing but beneficial. I'll be counting on you this time, Steamy. Guide them so that they may demonstrate the very best of their abilities. Onyx the Gate. Greetings, Lean. I've been told that you will be my trial. I do hope that the experience will be enjoyable for us both. So unexpectedly polite. Courtesy is the air civilized, while its present it passes unnoticed, yet once it is withdrawn, its absence is immediately felt. That was a lesson Major Valeria taught me when I first enlisted. These were not his exact words, it was I believe what he meant. Major Valeria is one of the people I respect most, and I take great care not to utter so much as a single crude word while I am in camp here. After being assigned under the Lady Marionette, even when I had an unfortunate clash with the Frostmoon Science and had eggs thrown in my face, I still didn't resort to insults or violence. Instead, I tried my best to reason things out with him. You've got quite a good temper. There aren't many Fatui soldiers like you. The only time I lost it in these past years was upon learning that the Lady Marionette had a mishap. While I have never received a direct order from the Lady Marionette herself, her Bosco Lance cruisers are undeniably reliable and durable. To become a steadfast war machine like the Bosco has been my lifelong pursuit. The Wild Hunt and the unreasonable monsters stormed the experimental design bureau. My blade was chipped with all the fighting, yet I still couldn't stop them. Not for the Bosco Land Cruiser there helping me break through, I would not have survived at the docks. Though I nearly perished later in an energy field cast by another one of the 11. But that's another story. When I learned of the news while lying in the hospital, I was plunged into utter shock and terror. That's all in the past now. My companions and I defeated the culprit. Yes, you did. Speaking solely for myself, I would like to offer you my utmost respect. Now that I'm under the command of Major Valeria once again, I may soon make my return to St. Nile. I suppose that you have received your guidance here in Nokrai before I return would make my tour here all the more honorable. Anything else you can talk about? I won't go back. Certainly you can beat me up until I end up on all fours and that would suit me just fine. Okay. Sumire and Gaomaru. Cool. You cute little pup. Ooh. This Ninken seems rather fond of you. His eyes are sparkling with excitement. That's not how a dog sounds. Ooh. Rough. Good doggy. The sparkle in the Ninken's eyes intensified. It seems like he's really pleased. Oh, so you're the final trial guardian Mr. Seichi was talking about. That's reassuring. And you are? Inspector Sumire of the Shumatsu Band. I'm here with my Ninken partner to sharpen my martial arts skills. Sayu has spoken of your abilities many times, and now I am finally witness them for myself. Please don't pull your punches with any of us. I'm not the one footing the medical bills for the other two anyway. No. Strong person. I'll come play with you in a bit. Gaomaru is the Ninken I've raised since it was a pup, and the true model and leader for the newest generation of Ninkens. Gaomaru may still be a little wet behind the ears, but with the new and improved training method that was put in place, his battle capability should be on par with Mr. Final Ray of Dusk Taro Maru at his prime. Yes, we should be more or less there. I should hope you two enjoy the battle. Please don't be too hard on Gaomaru. Otherwise I won't be able to bear it. I want to put in the medical bills anyway. Diminish 7th arpeggio, operative sword instructor, so 2 for 2 and 1 Ninken. Interesting. Would you like some cake, Lady Lily? Did you just call me Lady? Hi, yes, you're a friend of Lady Arlecchino's, and someone my boss respects. So of course I have to pay you the utmost respect too. Why are you here instead of in Fontaine? Oh, there's just some usual shuffling of personnel. The Lady Marionette's troops took quite a hit earlier and will need some time to return to their full combat capabilities. Apart from local reinforcements, Lady Arlecchino has also sent several companies here to strengthen the defense of the design bureau along with some other areas. Now that things have settled down in Nokrai, the companies are getting ready to head back to their old posts. That's why I've given block leave, and the reason I'm lucky enough to take part in this competition. Yeah, why not? If the food's already on the table, might as well begin. I just realized it's all gone. My apologies. I'll make sure to bring more sweets from Fontaine next time, so I'll always have some on hand if I see you again. It's not how the Fatui operatives behave. Should I say I've been waiting for you and strike right away? If you want, you could have it. But if I raise my arms against you in Nashatown and the Arlecchino finds out, I'll certainly be punished. Besides, I'm not that arrogant. I wouldn't dream of trading goals with you without some things in check. And according to my students, it'll be in an instant, so I best not make a fool of myself. Alright, let's start. Alright, please follow me to the arena then. So Gaomaru is first. Oh, I have to do. Okay. Yeah, this is the same.
Use of force authorized.
Ooh, that was cool. Damn, I didn't get the timing right for that. Yeah. Ah, well, I'm doing it all water. Ooh, that's cool. And wait to see how this will turn out. Very cinematic.
Use of force authorized.
More trials to find these here we go. Wow, that was a lot of stuff in the counter. There we go. Okay. Okay. Based on how fast this event is going, we'll probably do some intel stuff as well. Ooh, bigger. but it just happened. Am I anyways? Like, I don't recognize this area. So many Ainos workshop. The place where the secret for Tui lab was, the one they're trying to hack the robot. Oh, I got Yo. Damn. Ooh, that was lucky. There we go. Okay, last person.
I've been waiting. Look out!
Oh, you have a... Your patterns are not more unpredictable. Dang it.
Please appreciate my sincerity. The banquet is nearing its end. Joyous times are fleeting. Please remain seated. Banquet must go. Joyous times are fleeting. Forgive my discourtesy.
Dang it. Okay, let's see if there's an epilogue. I believe you have already made up your mind. Let me recall my lines. This has been a truly spectacular and thrilling competition, and now it is time to announce the results. We would like to invite our final trial warden to name the champion from among the 3 finalists. So I guess I choose the final winner. Whoa, this has to be a first. Looks like Mimi has become the most important judge in this challenge. I don't know. All of them will definitely not the dog, but he was the easiest to learn. I see this person, they got like tons of random skills. I'm wondering this now, isn't she the one who trained some of those hat wearing for 2 weeks before the game? That is seriously impressive, alright? Oh, the 2 of you are too kind. Now to prepare more premium seats for now on. Cool. If you want a taste of Miss Budanova's cakes too, you have to open your instructor first. You're up against a veteran Fatui instructor after all. There's just too much to match. While we're not putting a grand prize ceremony, I say that you all value practical combat and tend to keep a low profile in your daily lives and thing. This honor coming from me herself is just about the highest honor one can receive and not cry, and one that far surpasses ordinary trophies and medals. You folks are probably the very first in the world about to receive a prize from this man. We do not need any pomp or ceremony. This is more than enough. Isn't that so, Budanova? Of course, maybe my people can host a challenge the next time, making an even bigger affair. We should have at least 100 competitors in the qualifiers to start with. That way, we might be able to discover some unknown or unaffiliated talents. That makes a lot of sense. The Bombardiers will also be pleased to organize something like this. I shall record the proposal from Major Valeria. The Sumatsuban will also, if organizing this thing is going to cost tens of millions of more, then never mind. But the Lincoln troop will take part nevertheless. Ooh. I thank each and every one of you for your kind offers. However, it is my opinion that once a competition like this is held and defeated by a powerful faction, things may be a little different. Would any of you be able to resist the temptation to recruit any unaffiliated competitor who performs well? For example, Kazuha, do you mean? That's right. The best candidate to host a competition like this would be the relatively neutral Adventurers Guild. Yes, we have to keep the competition free of any other interests. That's right, the competition must be held only for the competition's sake and nothing else. Yeah, I don't think she gets it too. Allow Paimon to state things bluntly here. Although the 2 for 3 contestants this time around have been really polite, some of your colleagues can be super mean, even get right to attacking us without giving us a chance to speak. If the Futui end up running the competition, who's to say they won't end up recruiting the top finishers? That means we basically be helping you scout out talent to fight against us. Haha, there's no denying that now. I hear what you two are saying, but I can't make any promises on behalf of the others. Different units have different missions and ways of doing things, and the words of this mere junior officer do not hold much weight. Mr. Kayadahara makes a valid point, and Min and Paimon's concerns are just as understandable. Alright, you two, stop scheming and just enjoy the thrill of combat like Gaomaru over here. Rough. You're right. A full soldier like me should leave matters like this to senior officers and focus solely on combat. The next time we face off, you can expect to see improvements in my skills. And I will make sure to bring enough cake for everyone. Oh, that's nice. Heat. Okay, Okay, block dialogue. This visit to Nokai has proven most rewarding. Beyond the delight of witnessing some splendid natural scenery, we've also had the privilege of learning from this distinctive battle contest. Your presence at the event has also given one much more fruitful thought. I should certainly write down what I witnessed in my travel journey. It is almost time for me to return to the Crux fleet. When my journey is finished, I would be honored if you would spare a moment to read them. Yeah, we should work together like this more often, and we can also go sightseeing next time. I'm sure there will be more opportunities like this. I look forward to seeing you again. Now I can tell my comrades that I had a fine battle with Mean, you'll be howling from jealousy. It'd be my pleasure to have another exchange with you again should we see each other in Sinestaya in the future. Wonderful. Rough. Looks like our model had a really good time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the guidance. I hope we can do this again in the future. So he's holding the blade with his tail? Okay. Oh, looks like everyone's happy with the results of the competition. Time for me to head back to work. Life is unpredictable and no one knows what the future holds. Maybe one day if I get fired from the factory and you have your own team, I might just come join you. If that time ever comes, I hope you won't turn me away for being too. Wow. Alright then. Okay, let's find some intel stuff. And
Add Astra.
Intel exchange. Oh, these are quests. Damn, I have a quest.
It all adds up.
A Liyue merchant this far from home who's taking to not cry like a fish to water. Definitely worth keeping an eye on.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest.
Moment initial familia, now an key recognize was in price model cases, so sheep goods were quite persuasive, who potentially be developed with an informant. This negotiation with the key house. Alright, hang on, the map's loading. Let me figure out who I need to visit.
Great wisdom can be found in the smallest of objects. How?
Oh, trying to find some people all running around in trucks.
You're my target.
Marshall State Phantom Agent, currently hiding challenges and unwittingly and still worthy of admiration.
No more lies.
Looks like this little agent from the Marashose Phantom is having another fruitless day. Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely...
It all adds up.
Academia researcher, a parent scholar, in truth well-read and well-spoken only nonsense author of criticism on pseudo-Renaria history.
Smash and grab.
In any case, this tire does in fact exist. Huh.
You're my target. He must be here to buy supplies. I'm no good at handling people that uptight. Better get going while I still can.
Trying to do my duty as a lightkeeper more, leap less.
Lightkeeper currently training an apprentice appears to be planning to retire once sustained an injury and keep active, cannot engage in strenuous activity.
Hey there. Just let me know if you
No more lies.
Oh, which National Guard's the best troop. Pickup designs are highly placed amongst just high nobility, enjoys a certain level of something,
You're not going anywhere.
level of recognition.
It's hurricane. uses those super pricey cosmetics? Huh. Maybe I should try them out sometime. Though, thinking about it, I've never actually worn makeup in my life. Yikes! It's her
Level
again!
protection,
The one
use
who
fashion
uses
slippers as
those
well. Has to
super
be ear
pricey
holder, beauty model.
cosmetics? Huh.
Alright,
Maybe
last
I
first.
should try them out sometime. Though, thinking about it,
That's all the
I've
secrets.
never actually worn makeup in my life.
Member of the Natlan Saurian Relic Association, is the coach shows considerable interest in the Force Messiah. Mrs. Zompanyanko is rather troubled. Right, Boss Knife said whatever's on his mind was really Force Messiahs.
Can't hide the truth.
Wait, I can't.
It all adds up.
Okay. Alright. Sometimes I guess I'll do one first. Just to see what it's like.
Ad Astra.
Alright, I'm going to visit the Rose Garden as well. Yeah, hold on. What brings you here? Is Boss Neff available right now? Just as I thought, he wants to see Boss Neff. I should be able to handle a small matter like this myself. Don't need to go through all the trouble. I'm actually here because my boss said to help me. Well, what do you mean? Does that mean Boss Neff has... You've always wanted to visit a Force Science, right? So the plan is to befriend like Licky first, then ask her to take you to the Force Science. What? Lady Neff knew it all along? I've kept it locked in my heart and barely told anyone. Now is the time to use that super cool line the boss said. What was that line again? Oh. Hehe, Mr. Zompanko. When you got a secret, you must also learn to hide the fact that you're guarding it. Otherwise, no matter how tall a wall you build in your heart, sooner or later the wind will find its cracks. I was never good at keeping my feelings bottled up, even back when I was still in my hometown. Yes, I said it. All that practice paid off. Well, now that you know, could you help me make an introduction? I'm an outsider, and I don't want to intrude on this lightly. Don't worry, Maliki is really kind. Whether you're a complete stranger or in a form not entirely human, she's always warm and welcome. Oh, is that so? But still, calling on her unannounced is rather impolite. But if you happen to know her, of course I do. We should be just about done handling all the news now. Let's head over. Oh, and by the way, boss also said we won't be charging you this time. Oh, thank you so much. I'll go get my things right away. Where's keep see the holder and Mr. Zompanko? What can I do for you? About that. Wants to visit the Frostman Science, but can't quite bring himself to ask, so he's hoping you help him out. Yes, that's exactly it. Greetings, Miss Lilith. It's such a pleasure to meet you. I brought you this fossil specimen from the Natlan Lab. Thank you, but Mr. Zompianko, we've already met, haven't we? You really don't need to be so formal. Huh? Then, how did you notice me? You've always been there when I was distributing news, haven't you? Wandering around the line, circling back and forth, but never stepping in. I thought you might want serving, but you were always too shy to say so. So I quietly set a portion aside for you. But you never came around to claim one. In fact, you hadn't shown up today. I was going to ask someone to check and see if you need help or something like that. I'm so sorry. I've been hesitating trying to figure out how to say hello. So, Miss Lanky, would it be alright if I paid the Frostman Silence a visit? Of course, we've welcomed a few guests from outside before, but may I ask why? I like to take some photos and notes, look through some records, and also ask someone about the local legends. I'm a member of Natlan's Saurian Relics Association. If I could find materials connected to my research, that would be invaluable. I see, so you're hoping to spend some time in the archives then? Let me think. Well, seeing as how we both seem to have hit it off, I'll consider this commission complete. Let me go back and report to my boss. Thank you, Monsieur Holder, but I really must pay you for your trouble. It'd be wrong to have you come all this way here from time. Please be sure to convey my gratitude to Boss Leffer when you return. Of course, I'll take my leave now then. You two enjoy your chat. Pretty short one. Maybe all that short-ish.
Can't hide the truth. Someone from the Saurian Relics Association. Is Sauron worried this Natlanese newcomer's gonna start stealing the guild's business?
I'll do one more.
The locals here.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
Sorry, let's just check something real. Okay, where am I going? There seems to be something nearby worth examining. Linnea with a deep knowledge of the local ecology might find something useful. Okay, I need to use Linnea for this. Dang, I just transferred her out. Where's my Linnea? I want somewhere. Linnea quickly makes the necessary preparations for the investigation. Collect winter ice leaves. Let's go collect some. I can accept all. Sure. I'll just quickly spam through these then. We also take a lot of time. It's literally running around collecting plants. The name quickly makes the unnecessary preparations for investigation. Mountain looks like it's going quite well. Slide. Excuse me, have you seen a tiger striped cat around here by any chance? A tiger striped cat? I'd think so. Yumi, should we this one? Yahoo! Looks like Yumi hasn't seen it either. Did your cat go missing? I can help you look for it. I know this area pretty well. Hey, Juka, you don't have spare money to hire an adventurer. Besides, it's just a silly cat. Let it end up wherever it wants. Don't say that, Marja. It would be sad if it heard you. As if it could hear us. If it could, it would have come to us by now. We've been shouting for ages. No need to pay me for a competition like that. I was going to check out the area anyway, so I'll keep an eye out for him while I'm at it. Let's go, Lumi. I was starting here not long ago, and now there's so many twin-leaf peach plants growing. Maybe some animal brought the seeds here, but I can't just let them spread like this. Oh, the station time. Fuck you. It's not here either. Okay, where your friend? Hey, sleep cat, can you hear me? If you can, come out right now. If you don't, we're living without you. You know me find it. Come on, how was that not a connection? There's nothing there. Umi, do you think it's here too? Yeah, ho ho. The trapped cat is rescued. So you're the one they're looking for, huh? Doesn't look like you've got any injuries, but if we found you any later, who knows what could have happened. Anyway, let's get you back to your friends first. Oh, I'm getting
You wanna see
sleepy.
my archive? Of course. I'm always happy to show off
Oh,
my
and off the
masterpiece.
street. Silly cat, where on earth are you? Oh, you found it. They got trapped in those twin-leaf peach plants over there. They're plants, yes, but they're carnivorous and can even digest moon-glow fireflies in just a few days. Good thing we found it in time. It's just a little weak right now. But if we had been any later, who knows what might have happened. Goodness, that's dangerous. Can't blame anyone but yourself for crawling in there, silly cat. Well, it's not really the cat's fault. These twin-leaf peach plants give us a special sense. Humans aren't affected, but insects and other little creatures might get drawn in. That's how the plants catch their prey. There's an unusual number of peach plants here. Small animals are affected by their presence too. Oh, I see. Anyway, having this many of these plants grow here is definitely not a sign, right? That's right. If we leave them alone, they could cause real trouble. Alright, then we'll handle the weeding. Juka, come help too. These plants made our silly cat suffer so much. We have to return the favor. With the help of the true treasure hunters, the unusual overgrowth of twin-leaf peach plants, the area is finally cleared. Phew, we're finally done. Time to head back to Nasha Town. Thanks a lot, miss, for helping us find this silly cat. Even for your help, who knows how long it would have been trapped. Come to think of it, Marja, if you hadn't loud so loudly earlier, I have nothing to consume. But what are you talking about? Anyway, the important thing is that it's safe. Though she calls it silly cat all the time, she really does care about her companion. The heck? That's right, the important thing is it's safe. It's dangerous out here in the wilderness, so you guys have to be careful too. Thank you, Will. And good luck with your investigation. Goodbye. Okay, I completely forgot about the Naya's quest lines as well. Okay, let's do a pull for low and I guess I'm at 7650, so I'm going to get a 5-star. Question is, will it be Lohan or will it be someone else? Hi, Mona. Okay, well, that's 1030. Wow, so many shamans. Ooh, that was fast and lucky. Hi, shaman.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lowen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company. If you require assistance from the Knights of Favonius, please direct your request to headquarters. But if you need something from me, I'm all ears.
Yay! Oh, we got Benny. Oh, I got a lot of 5 stars. Alright, time to put Lohan into teams.
Water comes in many flavors.
Time for some action.
Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure.
Time for some action. I'll guard our retreat. Time for some action.
Aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
Oh, what should I do this because of yeah. Does Lohan have any keyboard sets since I'm one statter? Ah, there we go. Hunting, that's it. Okay, that means this other one's an indoor. Oh, okay. Oh, only has one set. Interesting. I did that on missed his second set somewhere.
Is this a Hilichurl camp? I've gotta say, it sure looks like the real deal. I'm impressed. Usually when I charge into camps like this, I don't have time to size up the barracks or watchtowers, cause I already have my hands full clearing out monsters. Oh, speaking of which, I'm itching for some combat. I'll take a look around later, see if I can't find somewhere to practice.
Right then, and with that, I am done with Genshin for today. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I will try and hop back in tomorrow to finish, or to actually continue on with the arc quest and hopefully finish off. Alright, see you all next time. Bye.